day 14. Very late. It's around 3 a.m. for a few different reasons. One of the reasons being it was my prom day, senior prom, my last prom, and surprising enough, it was an amazing prom. My only enjoyed prom throughout my two, 3 proms, I believe. Um, for a multitude of different reasons, there's plenty of variety of things that led to me having a bad prom. The previous 2 times. This time, there's a few things that went into me having a great prom. First off, I went with my homegirl. Simply my homegirl, nothing more, nothing less. And we dressed up, and it was just great. One of the key things, not even a key thing, one thing we intended on matching, my bow tie didn't come in through the, the little flavored bow tie, the little colored bow tie that matches the girl's dress or whatever extravagance she has on. But it didn't come in. We didn't necessarily match, but the pictures was a great time, extremely fun, lots of laughs and lots of trial and error. But it was definitely enjoyable. And then to start off the day, I didn't actually feel great this morning, but hanging out with her, just being around her positive energy, her outgoing energy, it spilled onto me in a way. That's not the best way to say it, but you understand what I'm trying to say. She's very positive, very abundant character. She was a lot this morning compared to my mellowness, but we went out to go get some food, and it was just a great series of events that day. We got dressed. We went to go get food before we got dressed. It's a beautiful spot that we know, and a lot of things to see and do there. And the food turned out to be genuinely amazing as always. So after we leave the place, we walk outside and we see my white family, very close family friends of mine. And just that interaction, the unexpected interaction with somebody I'm so close to was definitely a great experience. And that definitely added a great piece of my day, So we went to the car, and then we got changed and whatnot. She was taking OD forever. Then we took pictures, which was great. Then we drove to the spot. We came in OD late. One of my other friends, my homeboys, he ended up winning prom king. That made my homegirl extremely happy because they're best friends, and that made me really proud as well because it's good to see her people win. But at prom, I felt generally the same as I usually do in that setting. I stand around. I don't really socialize too much, and I don't really like that type of environment because I'm not ready for it, or I just don't like it in general. It's something that I could possibly come to like, but it just wasn't. And I felt that for a small period of time, but we weren't there for long, and my friends got me out of that because, as I said earlier, she's just a very outgoing person. She made sure to include me in a lot of things, and I made sure to include her in a lot of things. Then I made sure to just be myself and just be cool with the fact that I got to make stuff happen on my own. I went to go talk to a few people, and I definitely enjoyed the conversation that I had. And yeah, that was definitely a great experience. Then we ended off the night with a few TikToks. Obviously, I can't dance. I'm very bad at dancing. But it was extremely funny, lots of laughs. We did not get one good video, but overall, I definitely will remember that memory. And then we followed that by going to pick up technically her boyfriend, but it's not official yet. This is the first time I'm actually meeting him, and it was a great experience, I'd say. He's a really good guy. I actually pretty like him. We got a good amount in common as well. But yeah, we go to post prom. It's supposed to be games and stuff. It's post prom. Actually, it wasn't on the same level as last year's prom, but I definitely would say I had more fun or equal amount of fun this time because I felt just more in my element and in tune with myself rather than trying to focus on other people and people please and just rely on other people for my happiness. And a few other things that went into that, my homegirl Stella, I don't like name dropping and whatnot, but my homegirl, her boyfriend, another guy that she introduced me to, he's actually a pretty good guy too. I quite like him. He's, me and him are friends. We were just hanging out and all that sort of stuff. Like, I had these two couples, and one of the jokes I was saying is, I was third wheeling so bad that they're both the buns and I'm the hamburger. It was just a simple joke, but I thoroughly enjoyed my night. It was, honestly, I would say it was a great day. And then on the ride home, as you know, listening to music and just not being ashamed to be myself, vibing into the music that you actually like rather than trying to people please. And what would the crowd like, what would the car like, what would the passengers like. Just play what you like to play and then just vibe out. And it was a great ride home. And then one of my things socially I used to struggle with is I never wanted to be alone with somebody that I didn't know. For example, most other people might feel the same exact way. When the connecting friend leaves, the two other friends, they don't talk. But I made the choice to, rather than go out of my way to drop the other friend off, her boyfriend off first, I dropped her off. I embraced that uncomfortability and embraced something new, and it turned out to be really good. We talked. He played his music. His music was found out to be similar to mine, and it was a great night, man. Then I got back and I'm doing this video. I'm saying way too much. I gotta start taking that out. But the reason I'm probably saying so much is because this is not a formal YouTube video. This is a yap session. Just spilling my thoughts out. And one day I'll look back on this to see what I was going through and how much I progressed. It was a lot of things that went into this. Went into the day. A lot of self-image issues. Just a whole bunch of stuff. Procrastinating, feeling less than what you are. And me and her, we just had a great talk. I really appreciated it. And that's about it. Well, as you can see on the side of me, my room is pretty dirty. And looking back on the other 3 days, it definitely carried over to this morning, but it is nowhere near me tonight, you know what I mean? The last 3 days have been hectic, chaotic, and very cloudy for my goals and ambitions for the future. But rather than gaining in a monetary way or whatnot, I gained in a social way. And yesterday, I was thinking to myself, and I was wondering if I could actually pull this off and actually have a great 4th day. And because I have a terrible history with parties, proms, and whatnot in the past. And looking back on yesterday, I'm genuinely just proud to say it's not a great accomplishment. Well, it's, for me it is. I'm genuinely proud to say, like, I ended it off like this shit was really fun. And I'm definitely proud that I made those connections this year and stepped out of my comfort zone at least a little bit. And yeah, man, it was good. I really enjoyed it. I definitely got to take more of a romantic aspect with a few different things, because there's a few women that I've been seeing like just been trying me. But I can't really see enough to capitalize on that. So I won't even speak too much on it. Just going forward, just be a baller. Shoot up a few half courts. I shot up one today. That bitch did not go in. But it's all part of the game. But yeah, Sunday's coming, church in the morning. I'm about to get these pictures off my camera. And then I'm just about to embrace the messiness and just realize this is what it currently is. And I know it could be something different. And rather than stress over it, I'd rather just live in the bliss of my great night. And tomorrow, I'll buckle down and get back on that grind. So yeah, surprisingly, this is day 14, I believe. This thing's going by it's going by pretty slow, but pretty fast at the same time. Because I do this every day. So it's like, it feels like it's taking a long time. But it's only been, I think it's going by kind of fast. Like, living the day out is going by fast. But when I'm looking at these numbers, it's not a lot of days. But yeah, I don't want to be here for an absurd amount of time. It's definitely late. Everybody's probably asleep. It was an amazing night. Oh, and last thing, this goes out to my future self. I definitely didn't need it. And I'm glad I didn't do it, because I don't need different things to make me feel good or take away myself to embrace being somebody I'm not, you know. If I grow into being the type of person that can go to parties and have fun, that's totally fine, but I shouldn't dilute myself with substances to actually feel something, you know what I mean? Or even not feel something. But yeah, I didn't do it, and I had an amazing night. I'm glad I remember this night, and I'm glad I was present through all my faults and my highs. And then yeah, that's day 14 documented. We got day 15 tomorrow. Day 15, we're about to be 25% of the way. Current stats, like Free Blessing said, confidence. I'm the man, bro. That's all I'm saying. I'm the man. Looks, I'm the man. That's all that matters. I'm me. I'm always gonna be me. So I'm just gonna be the best version of me that I can be. Yeah. That's day. Bang, bang, bang. Day 14. Peace.